What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach. Before we jump into a normal video, I just wanted to show you what my experience was with the Rush for Glory event. You see here, I finished at 62 in my group. I don't think I did very well. I won more than half my games. The very first game that puts you in groups, I didn't win, so I think that kind of put me in a lower group right away. This is me just kind of scrolling through the legends. But I thought it was a pretty cool experience. It was definitely better than the other event that we had, the Royal Trials, simply because I didn't brick right away. But here are the rewards. I didn't think it would make sense to do an entire video on the Rush for Glory event just because mine was not super exciting because I didn't do very well. But those are my rewards. I just really wanted to show them off, and I'm super interested to see what you guys thought about the event and how you did. What is the deck that you're rocking with right now that you think is the best deck for that event? Let me know, and if you guys got some really cool rewards, let me know about that too. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. We are playing with a new deck, just trying to have a little bit of fun, but I think Inquisitor right now is really, really strong. So I'm trying to do a couple different Inquis decks with cards that you may have not seen in the past. So first off, and beautiful start right there. Oh, we're going up against Rocket Goblin. Yes, sir. He's running the Thunderer, Rocket Goblin, Vampire, Summoner, and pretending like I know what it is. Respect that a lot. First card to put in there, and it's actually pretty interesting that this card has been popping up in the meta more and more. The Pretzel Thrower, my man's, is back, which he hasn't even shown up in a couple of my recent pack openings, which if you guys are long-time subscribers, you know that he was in every single pack opening from the very beginning. Every time I was like, oh, legendary, Lucky Mallard Mug, legendary. Freaking Pretzel Thrower. So he is in our deck, and he's actually pretty decent. He's actually pretty solid, and he works relatively well with Inquisitor. But notice another card that's in there. We got Shaman in this deck. We got a Shaman, Inquisitor, Pretzel Thrower deck, and then Harlequin Dryad. I mean, those cards are just a staple. They're the best cards. Not every time I use Dryad, but they're just so strong. Especially with Inquisitor, when you're trying to make it a specific number of units on the board, and then you also put, and I keep forgetting, I know I'm cutting my train of thought off, keep forgetting to put Snowflake in my deck rather than the Trainer. But, I mean, Dryad, using it with a card like Inquisitor, it's just so overpowered, wildly overpowered. We got 30 seconds, this dude's already starting to have a hard time. Okay, he's okay now. Oh, we got a rank 3 Rocket Goblin, your boy. Let's just level some stuff up. I did actually just recently get my trainer to level 5. You saw I just used him there. I know I don't use my heroes enough, but that means that he actually, I think it increases the attack speed of your units. And I still don't think it's worth it at all to use him in over Snowflake. But hey, you know, let's just do this. I don't know. Let's bother him. Okay, we can go here, and we can go here. I just did that. Notice I did that first, and waited for the result of my 2 shamans being merged to see if that turned into an Inquisitor rather than using my Harlequin first, because it made it so that I had A, it could have been a higher rank, and B, it's actually utilizing the cards that I'm using, right? I'm using the perk of the shaman and then worrying about getting my board the way I want it. So he's doing pretty well. He's got, oh, he's only got, let's just build him up right now. Why not? Pretzel Thrower to max. He's got some nice high-ranking pyrotechnics as well as thunderers, and I assumed that he had Dryad, but he doesn't. He has Summoner and Mime. He doesn't even have Harlequin. Good for this dude. Mime and Summoner, really good combination. Mime and Shaman, really good combination. Mime and Priestess, not a great combination. Mime and Dryad don't do anything helpful. But we've got 25 seconds until Tribunal. We've got 1,500 mana, about. And our board looks kind of eh. Notice as soon as they get on a Pretzel that they actually slow down a pretty good amount as well as take a pretty increased damage. Know that they don't only just slow when they're on the net. It is a net, right? They also are like the chemist and give a buff to the troops. So let's spam our board after Tribunal and really try and get our board looking really nice. Let's do that. I'll just combine out a bunch of times here. And let's do that one more time. Okay, so... we should be able to take Tribunal out. I'm going to wait to hit my board one more time. But our board looks pretty good. Okay, that net helped us a lot. Let's get one more guy on our board. I'm going to do this. Okay, let's combine out here. And now I could have gone the other way. That's why I should have avoided that. Shoot! Messed up a little bit there. Let's combine out here. Bruh. I'm messing up. I'm messing up. Okay, we can do this. We saved ourselves. Oh, it could have been so bad. It could have been so bad. He did take a hit. We don't have any trappers or anything. Let's try and build him up when we get a chance. Best case with the mini boss there. So let's build him up here. Just to try to do a little bit. But man, I messed up really, really badly. Hopefully we can still survive. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure. We're doing tons of damage, but we don't have any slow. We don't have any buff to our damage or anything like that. So we're going to have to go through these mini-boss. We're going to have to go through the Bannerlord. Know that we don't have Grindstone in this deck, so Bannerlord isn't super effective against us. He used his trainer right there, or his dummy, which is the technical term, right? His hero is trainer, but he used his dummy right there, and we did come out with a victory, even though we played it a little bit ugly. I gave you guys advice in the beginning about, combining first rather than just using your Harlequin, and then I didn't follow my own advice. So before I forget, let's just use Snowflake in this deck, and let's jump back into another game and see if we can get a second W with this funny deck with Inquisitor and Pretzel Throw and Shaman. And honestly, I feel like Shaman, yeah, it's still one of the most annoying cards. But I feel like it's a little bit more respected if you're not just doing Summoner, Mime, Harlequin, Shaman, something else. Like, then it's just brutal to deal with. It's super annoying, right? Everybody's been there as we're bricking, but he's bricking too. At least we got the Pretzel Throw in there. He's doing work. But, I've got Harlequin and Dryad. Harlequin's good with Shaman, obviously. Dryad, and then Inquisitor, Pretzel Throw. It makes it just a little bit more difficult to try and spam as many Shamans as you want. So it's a little less annoying. I'm afraid I'm just gonna keep getting Dryads. Yeah. Well, I actually took away something here though. Would you mind giving me an Inquisitor, sir? Would you mind? I'd rather not combine out a million times because I've got Gorgon coming up. You understand. Oh my gosh. I froze. Okay, well, he's going to be fine now. That was almost crazy luck on our part. Because we froze his Inquisitor right as he got one. Yes! Oh my gosh. We found an Inquisitor. We have Snowflake to save us. I'm going to try, instead of just leveling my Inquis up to like a million, let's try to save our mana a bit. If we get in trouble, we'll use our Snowflake. That's what it's there for. You know what I mean? Because Gorgon, I'd much rather have my board full. I'd much rather try and get to 4 Inquisitors, if at all possible. Like he's trying to do right there, but he did get his to level 3, so he had less mana to deal with than mine. Let's just use it right now, because that's going to give us a nice bit of damage right there. And now let's try and spam our board. And look at this, boys. We did it. Okay, just like that, we did it. Let's hope we can take this. My gosh, man. 2, so unlucky. I guess I'll do this because I have to. Okay. We should be pretty good there. Let's do that. We got Warlock coming up, so we're going to have to spam our board again. Let's do this, this, and this. And now let's just hang out. Because, you know, I like to keep some of my Inquisitors at rank 1. At least one of them, because then I can more easily combine them out. To where I know I'm going to try and spam Shamans at some point. I know I'm going to try and fill my board a little bit more because I got Warlock, right? So I'm trying to think ahead a little bit more rather than getting... I could have gotten both my rank 1s to rank 2, maybe even rank 3. Instead, I combined Dryads a little bit more, got one of them to rank 4. I'm telling you, it's not necessarily the best strategy because, you know, the long-term plan is to get more units on my board, but the short term was that I got a higher ranking unit and a couple of more lower ranking units. So, you know, and he's got 3 rank 3s going on right now. He's only at a level 4 or rank 4. 35 seconds. My pretzel thrower's not doing anything. I guess I'm going to do Snowflake as soon as I can. Just to really try and take advantage here. 25 seconds. Let's try and have our mana build up a little bit more. I know I'm not leveling up my pretzel thrower at all, but we only have a 1 rank 1, so it's a little tough to do that. But 16, 15 seconds. We shouldn't be in any danger of losing, but it's going to be a little bit ugly. Let's hope we can get our board looking really, really nice. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Combine out. Let's go that way. Come on, man. Don't hit one of my Inquisitors. That's all I ask. Okay, we did that. So we're definitely going to take a hit here. Eesh. I don't have any mana to deal with. I don't have any mana to deal with here. This is going to be really bad. Don't know what I can even do. I can combine out my pretzel throwers, but that's about it. I don't even know what my play is. Oh, my Lanta. What do I do, guys? I have to do this. I hate it. I hate it so much. I can't tell you how much I hate it. I know I got Snowflake in a second. Let's get our pretzel thrower up. Everyone slow down. 80 seconds. Oh, no. Oh, dude, I hate it so much. I didn't do it right. And that guy took me out with a pretty casual deck right there. Yeah, he has Inquisitor. I guess he has Harlequin and... Is it Dryad in there? Yeah, Harlequin Dryad. So not. So he was using the same deck as me, except he was doing Bombardier and Chemist, way more common than where I'm doing Pretzel Thrower Shaman. But definitely not playing this deck the best. I think I already said this, but this deck is actually one that beat me at one point. So I stole it and was like, hey, let's try and get some victories. Uh-oh, this guy's chilling. Mix. Where you at, bruh? Come on, Mix. Come on. Alright. That's how you want to play it. I'll level up my Shaman. Oh, he popped up at the last second. What happened? What happened, bruh? He's got a level 4 trainer. That's pretty cool. So let's jump into one more game. Obviously, that one doesn't count. Doesn't count. And we're going up against, here we go. This is what we're talking about. David PG, you, sir. Look at the 2 puppeteers right next to each other. You, sir, are exactly what I was talking about, running Shaman spam. Here he comes. Do that. I mean, now he has to be able to hit me. Okay, so we're down to rank 1. That's not the worst thing in the world. And the nice thing about that is I didn't spend any mana. So hopefully I'll be able to spam my board. I'm going to spam my board as soon as he gets another Shaman. You have to. Okay, that was beautiful, actually. Look at that. Okay. Ay. Already an ugly start. Okay, give me another Inquis. Okay, sir. Let's do that. Let's try and build up our mana as much as we can. When you're going up against a Shaman deck, you need to be able to chill and gain mana so you're able to spam your board as soon as you get in trouble. So we lucked out right there. This guy's running, see, look, this dude's running the absolute classic Shaman spam deck, but with Engineer. I've been seeing more and more Engineer, and I don't know why. It didn't get a buff, right? I mean, I know Thunderer got a nerf, so does that just mean people don't know what to play, so they play Engineer? So he just got them all lined up. We got 30 seconds until Puppeteer. But I feel pretty good. I'll be able to spam my board at some point. We're only at a rank 2 Inquis. He's got a rank 3 Engineer. So we're in a pretty good spot. As soon as he comes down and spams me again, I'll combine out and go gadget millions of stuff. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna do this. And we still have a bit of mana, so we should be able to take out Puppeteer pretty quickly. He stopped it right away. Oh, interesting. Oh, it still leveled it. Oh, it leveled me down? Didn't we take it out, like, immediately? I guess not. Okay. Another Puppeteer. I guess I'm still not going to really worry about leveling my stuff up. We still want to make sure that we're going to have a ton of mana to try and deal with his bullies. I mean, we're running Shaman, too. I don't think we've even spammed a Shaman yet. So he's leveling his stuff up pretty good. He's coming down. Okay, he hit one of my rank 3s. Let's level some of our stuff up here. Because I feel like if we can get him into a little bit of trouble early on, Engineer's not going to, like, catch back up real quick. You know how if you get the wrong amount of Inquisitors on your board, he's going to have a nice combination right here. You know, if you get the wrong amount of Inquisitors on your board and then you finally get the right amount of Inquisitors, they take the monsters from wherever they are on your board right back to the beginning of your board, and it's like, it changes like that. Engineer doesn't have that ability, okay? It's only hitting one target. I'm actually just going to do this to try and really keep the pressure on him. But I don't know if it's going to... I don't know if that's the right play. I don't know if it's going to actually do anything. But they are getting right down to the end of his board. I'm not even going to combine out. Ooh, they're getting right to the end of his board. He's going to spam me as soon as he can. Here he comes. Another hit. Oh, he's holding on for dear life. 12 seconds. That is a good game. GG, running the classic Shaman spam, but with Engineer. But this is the exact reason why I love, and I'll hit this because people keep saying that I don't show the stats at the end of the game. So I might as well end the video with this up rather than the victories, loss, whatever. You can see we did 1.3, he did 1.1. But I completely agree. This is a much better screen to end on right here to see the actual statistics of the match. But like I was saying, love that it's the new season. Love running some new decks. Love seeing Pretzel Thrower. Didn't have a very good showing for Pretzel Thrower, but I promise it does help in this deck. And if you haven't tried him out recently, try him out again because he's pretty fun. And honestly, even though his mechanics kind of work like Alchemist, I would say it's a very different card. Alchemist is more damage, where Pretzel Thrower is a little bit more support. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.